Hey everybody, and welcome back to the final episode of Let's Play Ghostbusters. I know you're probably thinking the last episode should have been the final episode, and believe me, I agree with you. But, unfortunately, as well as we did in the first 6 chapters, so 6 artifacts, 6 ghosts, 6 artifacts, 6 ghosts, 6 and 10, 6 and 11, 6 and 6, 6 and 6. But on the Central Park Cemetery, we missed exactly 2 ghost scans, and that just won't do, because I really want 100% the game. So we need to go find the ones we're missing. Luckily, I know exactly which ones we're missing, so we're going to go and find them. We're going to do it in casual. And while we do that, I'm going to do a little post-mortem on the game. You know, I liked it. I mean, this is the second time I've played through the game. I think. Maybe even the third. Not sure. No, it's the second, because the first time I did it on professional. I didn't do any easy runs. So, yeah, I really like the game. I've been a big fan of the Ghostbusters since I was a kid. And, you know, I played the original really, really terrible Ghostbusters game on the NES. So when this one came out, I was really excited to see just how good it would be. And, you know, the game is bad. In general, the game is not amazing. And I say this again as a fan of the game and as a fan of the Ghostbusters. The game is not amazing. But, you know, it's a lot of fun, though. And I do enjoy all the jokes that are made. I enjoy all of the, this is the guy I'm looking for. This guy right here. Gray Fin Class Reanimator, and we're done. We're going to go ahead and quit to main menu. So I enjoy all the jokes that are made. I enjoy seeing the characters flesh themselves out for you. And, I enjoy, you know, hearing them talking at each other. Ray congratulating the recruit. You know, I kind of enjoy a little bit of everything. It's a lot of fun, just kind of in general. So, you know, I love that. The actual gameplay is, I mean, it's okay. It's not good, it's not bad, it's okay. So, you know, I like it anyways. I would be, you know, I'd scarcely have gone and done an entire Let's Play to re-100% the game if I did not actually enjoy the game in the first place. So that's a thing. So I really like the game. I have a lot of fun with it. Just wait for these guys to do their thing.
Well, in such an extreme situation, I suppose it's possible to cause it harm, but I don't think anything we have is going to make a dent in it.
I'm sure you can guess what I'm missing.
Ray, you two check out that side.
I think I'm picking up something odd here. What's your take on this? An indestructible gate attached to a damaged
Come on.
A few concussive hits and the hinges might just break loose.
Let's go.
12 o'clock.
Missed it. Come on, where's I need a full scan. There it is. We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna quit to main menu, and I'll finish what I was saying. First of all, career, replay mission, 10 of 10. If this game had achievements, I would now have quite a lot of them. Not all of them, because a lot of them are multiplayer and things like that. But yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and. Am I allowed to see the one I'm looking for? No. Okay, we gotta go rewatch this. Damn, we gotta rewatch this. Okay. So, we're gonna do this. Gonna rewatch this real quick while I wait for the credits to start rolling.
I'm deactivating the cross-stream governor. I never thought I'd say this again. Cross the stream.
No, Vader! Blah, 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 blah. So yeah, we gotta watch this again, because there's actually a secret cutscene that I completely forgot about after the credits.
For breakfast?
Too much, you think?
No, I liked it.
I should have done what I usually do, which is leave the credits up the entire time, and I'm an idiot, and I didn't.
I've got you.
Yeah.
Get me down from here.
She gets the, or he gets the girl.
You're down.
I love the new guy is just all prepared to just flatten Peck on his face.
This is not the last you will see of me.
And Peck runs off. Still, wonderful thing. It's good looking at the lines again, because they follow the same sort of formula as they did the first time and the second time, which is all of a sudden instant win, and then into the denouement, where everybody's just talking and chit-chatting.
Ghostbusters. Hey, fellas. What are you doing here?
Damn, Ernie Hudson is buff.
What am I doing here? Where is here?
You were the victim of a trans-dimensional possession, Your Honor.
Once again,
What's
Ray.
that mean?
An evil ghost was walking around in your body for a few months.
Whoa.
Compare this to the end of Ghostbusters 1 with Rick Moranis' character.
Well, you got reelected.
It says a lot. It really does.
By the way, you're a descendant of Shandor.
Yeah, I kinda got that.
Quick kiss.
What?
And she's going to be inducted into the cult of Ghostbusters. And Bill Murray understands. You dick. Okay, hopefully the credits will run again so I can actually show you what I wanted to show you. Otherwise, I'm going to be kind of annoyed. Because I don't want to have to go and... Crap. Well... This is going to take a little bit longer than I would have expected. You know what? I'm not going to risk it. We're going to do this the hard way. Okay, hold on. I have to. I have to do this the hard way. Because there's something I want to show you guys, and the game will not let me show you it otherwise. Well, maybe. It might. We might have to watch that cutscene again, though. We're gonna see. But, yeah, as I said, overall, I like the game. It's a lot of fun. Lots of nostalgia. Yeah, I gotta do this again. Okay, fine. Well, we know how to beat him, and I've got it on 7 casual, so it's not gonna take very long. So, yeah, overall, I like the game. I keep on saying this, but I'm trying to finish that thought.
Don't let it power up.
I think it's a lot of fun. I think it does go back and explain a lot of things about the movies. You know, things like how exactly the capture streams work, things like that. And it's especially fun if you go back and you read all the text that I didn't show. Things like backgrounds of the artifacts, what the upgrades do. There's a lot of character throughout the entire movie that you may miss if you don't actually go and read. So, yeah, character about the movie, character about the game that you would normally miss. So you want to go and, you know, pick it up one day. It's fairly cheap. You know, wherever you might find it. This guy a couple times. So, yeah, definitely something I would recommend doing just for the fun of it. You know, there's plenty of things I don't like about the game. The controls are not exactly the best in the world. It definitely needs some measure of, at least on the computer, you know, it needs to get the achievements need to be here. Obviously, it's no fun without them. Just because you feel a little bit better about, you know, winning when it's, are you a god? You know, it has that feel to it. So, yeah, there's that. And also, of course, the lag issues I'm seeing in this final fight. I believe I saw them in the Xbox version too, so I don't think this is isolated to the computer, or even to my computer specifically. So, you know, thing there. And, you know, the story is, you know, somewhat substandard. It's not as good as the original was, yada, 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 blah, blah, blah. Can I skip this one? No, I'm not allowed to skip this. Really sucks. We have to watch all of this all over again in order to get to the secret ending. Feel free to skip ahead. I will not be upset. I understand entirely. Seriously, I'm sitting here pressing the start button and the select button. All the buttons. Can you hear it? Can you hear me pressing the buttons trying to get past this? Anyways. This is another minor problem. And, you know, storyline wasn't perfect.
Too much, you think?
Game was just mildly, you know, I think the game was good. It's a fan game. It's fan service. That's really what it is. The game is fan service. You know?
I've got you.
Can I please skip? We've already seen this a couple times. But the game's total fan service. You got a lot of stuff. The only thing you didn't get to do was drive the Statue of Liberty. I mean, come on. You did everything else. So, I mean, they got all the big actors together. Unfortunately, you know, Rick Moranis and Sigourney Weaver didn't return, but you know, not everybody can come back. Yeah, you know, not everybody can return. But the music did. The likenesses are fantastic. I never played the Wii version. I saw that one had worse graphics, but you know, the likenesses are pretty good.
A trans-dimensional possession, Your Honor.
What's that mean?
An evil ghost was walking.
So I guess the end of the day.
Did anyone notice? Well, how's my approval rating?
Well, you got reelected.
At the end of the day, I guess it's worth the money if you can get it on sale and really are a fan of Ghostbusters like I am. I mean, I bought it at full price back when I originally bought it, and it was worth it for me, even if it wasn't as long as I would typically like a game to be. There's Slimer. Slime happens. Venkman walks away. And now we get to have our credits. So we'll just wait on that patiently. Now, one thing that I'm not going to get into in this Let's Play, just because, one, it's almost impossible to find a game nowadays, and two, it's not really well done, is the multiplayer. There was this entire pseudo-campaign-based multiplayer they did. It's kind of like half co-op. It's almost how the Nazi Zombies type thing works nowadays. 4 players working together as the team. Well, as a new team. Well, no, as the team. I forgot about that. Yeah, it is the team. But 4 players working together, and then you would get swarmed by ghosts, and you'd have to catch them. And there was this entire career, like, progression thing that you could do. It would keep track of how many ghosts you caught, how much money you got from them. There was stuff like competitions to see who could capture Slimer the most often, because there was like dozens of Slimers going around.
Looks like things are going to be a little slow around here for a while.
Which means we might be headed by one too many Ghostbusters in New York.
Wait, you're not gonna fire him after everything he's done.
No, of course not. Lewis has been scouting locations, and I think we're prepared to offer a potentially lucrative Ghostbusters franchise in either Chicago, Los Angeles, or Cincinnati. I'll pick.
So, are you ready to expand the Ghostbusters family on a semi-equitable basis and be your own boss?
And we're a very cool uniform.
Financing is available.
So, Cadet, what do you say?
There we go. That's what I was waiting for. Yep, it was leading into the whole franchise deal. Which I think is where the multiplayer is supposed to pick up. Anyways, yeah, the multiplayer was a lot of fun for the first couple times. It got old really quick because it's just nothing but what you've seen here without the storyline. And each of the multiplayer, like, there are multiple campaigns that you can play, and each one has multiple different levels, and I guess there's some measure of storyline something. There's some narrative that strings it all together. But, it seriously wasn't worth the time. As much as I hate to say that. And so that's why you're not going to see me do the multiplayer here. Even if I could find a game, which I'm sure I would not be able to, because I've never been able to, even when I want to try. Especially not at 2 o'clock in the morning. But, yeah. Not going to see me do multiplayer. Sorry. Anyways, now that I have said all of that, we have 100% of Ghostbusters. It has been a fun time. I've been meaning for quite a while to get back to this game and redo it, so I am so glad I was able to do it like this. It was a lot of fun, even if I sucked over and over and over. Yeah, even if I sucked. But it was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it all over again, and I look forward to coming back to this sometime in the future. Sometime in the distant, eventual something, to play it again and have a lot more fun with it. Probably at my own pace, on casual. Just to listen to the guys bicker. Sounds like a lot of fun. These are really long credits. I mean, there's a lot of people involved. A lot of people. Ezequiel Chuck Nunez. Didier Filippo. There's some really cool names in here. And a lot of special thanks. They localize this into a lot of languages. God. Look at that. Enzyme Testing Labs. I wonder. Is that the video game testers? He's got a great name for the Ghostbusters. That's pretty fantastic. More localization. There's a lot of and look at the French names. Ooh, look at the Italian. Whoa. Those are some really cool names. The Dutch names are really particularly fantastic. Very cool stuff. Ooh, some guy named Pim. And Francois. And Benoit. And just plain old Francis. Yeah, the music's getting a little bit old. I've heard this track like 7 times so far. One thing I may consider doing... Nah, I'll leave that up to you guys. I was going to go back to the firehouse and just go and look at all of the items we have collected, all the artifacts, and just mess around with them a little bit. But, you know, I kind of feel that's something you guys should do for yourselves if you really, really want to see what they do in the firehouse. Because some of them have very unique things that they do. Might be worth going to look into. And, of course, don't forget, Vigo is sitting there in the firehouse, and there's a lot of stuff that he says that I didn't do. There's a lot of stuff Janine says that I didn't do. Lots of stuff. Oh, is multiplayer not even in this version? Ah, that's what it is. Multiplayer isn't even in the computer version. That explains it. Oh, there you go. Once again, folks, thanks so much for joining me, and I'll see you guys next time.